Good morning, students. Let's continue with the chapter Playing with Numbers. And today I am going to teach you prime factorization. Okay, but before we come to prime factorization, you should know what is factors of a number. So when we say factors of a number, now what does this mean? Let's take an example. Let's take a number 12 and try and divide this number 12 by 2. Is it divisible? Yes, it is divisible. So what I can say that 2 is a factor of 12. Now let's take one more number. Let's divide this by 3. This is again divisible. So what we can say that 3 is a factor. Yes. Let's take more numbers. Let's take 12 and 4. So yes, it is divisible. Now let's take 12 and 5. So when I take 12 and 5 are not completely divisible. So what we can say that 5 is not a factor of 12. Let's take few more numbers. Let's take 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6 is divisible. So 6 is a factor. 6 is a factor. Let's take 7. It's not divisible. So 7 is not a factor. So what we can see here that if a number is divisible by a given number, then we say that this number is a factor of this number. Yes. So if I see for 12, then what are the factors of 12 that we have actually find out here? Factors of 12. 1 obviously. If you take 1 and divide it by 12, you can divide it. 2. 12 is divisible by 2. 3. 12 is divisible by 3 as well. Then 4. Yes. 12 is divisible by 4. 5. It is not divisible. 6. It is divisible. And then 7 and 8. It is not divisible. Then it is divisible by the number itself. That is 12. So what we can say that all these numbers are the factors of this number 12. Because 12 is divisible by all these numbers. Now, there is a word along with factorization written here, that is prime. So, you all know what are prime numbers. So, from these factors, let's find out that what are the prime factors of 12. So, the prime factors of 12 is 2 and 3. So, 2 and 3 are prime factors of 12. Now, this is factors of 12, and this is prime factors of 12. So there is one difference, that when we talk about only factors, we write all factors. But when we talk about prime factors, we write only prime numbers. So these two are the prime factors of 12. Now, after factors, you should also know a term, that is factorization. If factors, now what is factorization? Factorization means I am reducing my number, or I am expressing my numbers as a product of its factors. I am making it smaller with the help of product. So if I take my number 12, so in place of 12, what I can write 4 into 3, because 4 3s is 12. Or for 12, I can write 2 into 6. That is also 12. I can write 12 into 1 also, and I can write many numbers. So this is factorization of this number. Okay. So what I have done in factorization of the number, I have represented this number 12 with the help of the product of its factors. 3 is a factor, 4 is a factor of 12, 2 is a factor, and 6 is a factor. And I have written the product. I have written it in the form of product, and I am getting 12. So this is factorization of the number. Now, we are not studying here only factorization of the number. What we are studying here is prime factorization of the number. So as I said, for factors and prime factors, in prime factors we are taking only prime numbers. So for prime factorization of a number, we will take only the prime numbers. So in this one, in this part only, if I convert this 4, this 4 can be converted as 2 into 2, 2 into 2 is 4. So what I can write is, in place of this 4, I can write 2 into 2 and into 3. So now if I see these numbers, it is 2 and 3. 2 and 3, they are prime numbers. Okay. And what else I can see is 2 2s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. So again these three numbers is the factorization of 12. But what is the difference between the two? That this is showing only the factorization and this is representing prime factorization, because I have taken only the prime numbers. Similarly, in this also can we do the same thing? 2. So 2. In place of 6, what else I can write? I can write 2 into 3. What is 6? 6 is 2 into 3. So I can write 2 into 3. So again, this also I have represented as 2 into 2 into 3 in the form of prime factorization. So what is prime factorization? Prime factorization means I express my number as a product of prime factors only. Okay, it's very important that it is prime factors only. Now this is a very easy number that I have taken. It's a number 12, so I can orally do this. I don't have to follow any method or apply any method. I can simply see the number, and the numbers are so easy that I can simply write 4 as 2 into 2 or 6 as 2 into 3 and my work is done. I've easily find out my prime factorization. But if the numbers are big, then what we do? We use a method called division method. And with the help of division method, I can find out factors or I can find out prime factors. So here I am going to find out prime factors. So when I will use my division method, let's take a question. Let's take a number 88. Now if I want to represent this 88 as the product of prime factors, or I can say if I want to prime factorize this number 88, then what I can do, I can use division method. Division method, that means I am going to divide this number one by one by prime numbers only. What is important is prime numbers only. As this 88 is divisible by 8 also, this 88 is divisible by 4 as well, this 88 is divisible by other numbers as well. But what I will do, I will take only the prime numbers, means I will take 2, 3 or 5 or then 7 and so on. I will see these type of numbers, only prime numbers, and then I will check whether this 88 is divisible by that number or not, and then we continue. So what is the best way to do this is start with the smallest number, 2. Since this is 88, so I can see that yes, this number is divisible by 2 and 2 is a prime number, so I will take 2. Now let's divide it. So 2 4s and 2 4s. So now the number that I have is 44. 44 is again divisible by 4 or many other numbers. I have to take only prime. So again this 44 is divisible by 2. So I will again write 2 here because I am dividing by 2. So now I will write 22. Again this 22 is divisible by 2. This 22 you can see is also divisible by 11 as well. But you have to follow an order like this. That first check by 2, then 3, then 5 in ascending order. So now this is 11. Now this 11 can be divisible by 11. It's a prime number and I get 1 here. Okay. Now this step is not important or necessary that you do this step. Even if you leave it as 11, then what you will say that what are the factors? 2, 2, 2 and 11. And you can write also that you write 11 and divide it by 11 and get this answer as 1. Okay. So how I can write my 88 as a product of prime factors? So 88 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. 3 times 2 and 11. So this is the prime factorization of this number 88. Let's take one more number. Let's take a number 8712. Okay, now let's prime factorize this number with the help of the same method, division method. So again we'll do the same thing. As you have done divisibility test also, so you have to apply divisibility test here as well. With the help of this, you can easily solve these type of questions. So as this number is ending with 2, this means yes, it is divisible by 2. So 2 4s are 8, so 4. 2 3s are 6, so 3. So 1 will be there, so this will become 11. So 2 5s are 11. Try and do these questions orally as well. Divisibility, division of with 2 by doing it orally. So what I have done, 8. So 2 4s are 8. Then 2 3s are 6. So 3. So 1 will left here. This is 7. So this 1 will become 11. So 2 5s are 10. So this 2 will become 12. And then 6. Now again by 2. So this 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. This will become 15. So by 7. Okay. Now again this will become 18. Sorry, this will become 16. So by 8. Now it is ending with 8. So again by 2. So 2. So 2 1s are. We don't get 1 in the table of 2. So put a 0. Yes. Now with 7. So 7 you will write as 8. 17 it will become 17. So 8. Now again 1 will be left. So 8, this will become 18. So 9. Now it's a number 9 here, which is not divisible by 2. So you have to now apply the divisibility rules to make it easier. So if I add all these numbers, so 9 and 9, 1 plus 8 is 9 and 9 plus 9 is 18. So the sum of the digits is coming 18. This means my number is divisible by 3. It's coming 18. So this means the number is divisible by 3. So I will now divide it by 3. So 3 3s are 9. 1 will be left. So this will make it 18. 18 means by 6. Then by 3. Now this is simply, you don't have to add the digits. This is simply clear that this number is divisible by 3. So 3 1s are 2s are and 1. Now this number 11, this 121 is divisible by 11. So by 11. And then 11 1s are 11. So whether you write it or you don't write it, it is okay. So we have prime factorized this number. And what are the prime factors? It's 2, 2, 2, 3 times 2, then 2 times 3 and 1 time 11. Sorry, 2 times 11. So let me write it one more time. So I'll write all the factors together. So let me write it like this. So it is 1, 2, 3 times 2, then 2 times 3 and 2 times 11. So these are the prime factors, or you can say this is the prime factorization of this number 8712. Okay. Now let's take one more question. Now there are few questions in your exercise that says that you have to find out a smallest number or the greatest number of any digit and then prime factorize it. Okay, so I am doing one question of this type for you, so you will be able to understand these type of question. So I am taking a 3-digit number. Let's take a 3-digit greatest number or smallest number. So 3 digits greatest number. So what is the 3-digit greatest number? How we write greatest number? If we write 999, how many times? It's a 3-digit number. So I write 3 times 9. So what I will get? I will get 3 digits greatest number. And now what they are asking you? They are asking you to just simply prime factorize the number and write it in the form. Now let's divide this number. So this is 999. So divisible by 3. So this will become 3, 3 and 3. Now again if I divide it, this will become 1, 1 and 1. Yes. Now try and divide it. It's 1, 1, 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So this means this number is again divisible by 3. Yes. Now divided by 3. So 11. 11 means by 3 you can divide this number. Now when you say 3, the leftover will be 2. 11. So the leftover is 2. So this number will become 21. So by 37. Now what is 37? 37 is a prime number. So you don't have to divide it further, or if you want you can write 37 and 1. So if I take a 3-digit greatest number, how I can divide it, how I can write it in the form of prime factorization? 3 into 3 into 3 into 37. Okay. So I hope this prime factorization method is clear to you. It's simple method of division, dividing the numbers. Okay. And then what you should get 1 at the end. Okay. This is very important, that you should either left with a prime number or you should get 1. Then you can say that you have completely prime factorized the number, and the answer can be written in this form as the product of prime factor, and this is called prime factorization of the number. And with the help of this prime factorization method, what we do, we can find out the highest common factor or the least common multiples of numbers. Okay. Now this is it for today. Go through this exercise properly, revise whatever we have done. You people have already done prime factorization and LCM HCF in your previous classes, so I want you to revise it one more time. Okay. Thank you so much.